Hey guys, Rickety here, and I want to talk to you guys about what being a Roblox developer is like. Now, I'm no successful developer who has millions of visits on a game, or a prodigy for that matter, so why should you listen to me? I have been developing games on Roblox since 2018, which is around 6 years. Have graduated college with a computer science degree, and currently doing scripting commissions on the side for other Roblox developers. But do you need qualifications to become a Roblox developer? Well, to no one's surprise, the answer is no. But I have to say these things before giving out advice to anyone, because no one is going to listen to someone if they haven't had experience or research on their topic. No one in college is going to teach you how to develop Roblox games, but that does not give you a reason to not start now. I have had my fair share of going through Roblox YouTube tutorials, understanding what they were saying. Then when I opened up Roblox Studio, I had no idea what I was doing. You are going to have to go through that phase if you are wanting to be a Roblox developer. The point is that you need to start somewhere. It could be anything, by just watching YouTube tutorials, reading a book, or if you really want to, just learn the fundamentals of that specific skill set and then go apply what you learned to Roblox Studio. Just start. I know you want to make that big idea. Most people will say, no, that's horrible advice. You should teach people to start by making something easy. Like for a game, it could be an obby, as it will give them motivation to keep going when they complete these small projects. Contrary to that advice, I say, look, planning isn't going to make you just start. I had a bunch of crazy ideas, and honestly, most of them failed. But look where it got me, still a Roblox developer, and I want you to be that way too. It doesn't matter if your game fails, if your project isn't pretty, you still carry on the skills that you have learned from these past projects, which will make you a Roblox developer. I have found several different pathways to become a Roblox developer. For me, I am specialized in scripting. But for you, you could have a specialization in a different pathway. Let's use an example of a button being pressed to make a player dance. Scripting is what makes the button do something. Building is making environments around that building. Modeling is making how that button looks like. Graphics is the icon on the button. VFX, or visual effects, is particles that come out of the button when you press it. Sound effects, or SFX, is the sound that the button makes when you press it. Animation deals with players pressing the button and making them dance. Clothing is what the player is wearing. Interface is what the player sees on their screen when the button has been clicked. Now, I recommend choosing one pathway to specialize in and hire other people to do something that you aren't specializing in. There is a saying which is, the jack of all trades, master of none. And what that means is, if you specialize in all the things I have said, you won't be a master of that one specific skill set, because you have to manage your time, spread your time out into these specific skills. And imagine if you spent 20 hours and divided that by maybe 10 skills. That's just 2 hours per skill. But if you spent 20 hours on that one skill, then you'll become better at it. And I know that if you are not an adult, gaining money can be hard, which leads to not being able to hire people. But let's say you do learn one skill and become really good at that skill. It does not matter how young or old you are. If you can provide a service and show people you can do something, they will hire you. You may not be able to build a fully fledged game, but having examples of your work in a Roblox game and showing that to people can definitely lead to getting money to hire people. I made mistakes in the past where I thought, yeah, I'll make a game, do everything, and at the end, it does not matter to people. People do not care about my building, modeling, VFX, sound effects skills. They only care about your main skills. And think of it in the recruiter's eyes. Would you rather have one person who has focused all their time and energy into a specific skill, or would you rather have one person do the work of 20 other people and be like, yeah, you know what? Good for you, but you literally are going to get underpaid for what you do. because you are not utilizing the skill that you have learned into the work that you are doing. So please, people always say time is valuable. So stop wasting your time on a skill that you can hire someone else for. Have goals in mind. Look, I know I told you you should start somewhere and just do it, but this advice is not saying you should have everything prepared at the start. I am just saying that you will need to have small-term goals to help you achieve a bigger goal. If you have smaller goals that are easier to achieve, you will feel like you are progressing, which will make you feel more motivated to do something. You look at all these different games that are in the making. They do not have a perfect game on release. They have updates and timelines to make that game better. I wish that was the case where developers release a game so that it's better for the player's experience, but that is a perfect world scenario. You should not strive for perfection on your first game. You will waste a lot of time planning, losing out on feedback for the game when you're showing your game to other people. And if you are committed to an idea without any criticism, your game will fail. Now, I am not saying you should implement everyone's ideas into your games. I still want you to make the game on how you want it, but seriously, if your idea is getting a lot of negative feedbacks from a community pre-release, how can you expect your idea to be taken positively by the community on release? Be able to research the topic you are stuck on. To research your topic, you need to know your topic. If you want to build a future for your game, look at how other people made that future. And trust me, in this day and age, someone already has made your idea. Let's say you want to make an inventory system. Now, I won't go into the specifics on how to make the inventory system, as that requires a whole YouTube tutorial, but know that there are specific functionality to make that inventory system work. Start with the beginning. Imagine yourself using an inventory system from a different game. How do they start activating the feature? You can say like, I click this button and it opens up the inventory. You see, everything starts with an action. You need to know how things are activated or made. There's this term called black boxing a feature, where with some type of input, you will retrieve an output. That is how you will learn to make features for this game. You do not need to know how the thing is implemented, which is the black boxing parts. You just need to know that there is some sort of activation and what you want to achieve. You do the black boxing part when you are implementing the feature. You have Google, you have ChatGPT, you have online communities, and also this comment section. Just ask around. Do not be afraid to ask questions. Other people may have the same questions that you might have. Do not give up. Honestly, if you give up after your first problem, you are not fit as a Roblox developer. No, seriously, I'm not going to sugarcoat it to you. If you give up on the first problem you encounter and go into a mental breakdown saying, my life is over, I'm too dumb to learn XYZ, that's a sign of giving up. Look, I have been in your shoes. My first year of a computer science was a struggle. I had a computer science class in my third year of high school, and my computer science teacher, I don't even think he knew how to code. As me and many other students have asked the computer science teacher how to solve a bug or how to solve the answer, he could not solve it himself. Now, did that just lead me to give up on the task or the question? No, I had to read through documentation on how to solve something and actually follow the tutorials that were on like a website tutorial, because that's all that he provided to me. I thought I could skip through the text on what it's telling you because I thought I could identify important information. But honestly, my comprehension skills aren't as good as someone who is studying like English or whatever. I'm more of a math major, or you say I'm more logical, so I can't really picture things in my head. But in computer science, you will figure out that all the information that is given to you is important. Well, the results may vary on your tutorial, but if you do not understand something, that is on you to Google what that topic means and understand it. Yes, having a good teacher is important, but overall, if you do not do the work the teachers give you, you cannot blame them. And that is the harsh reality of any type of skill. If you do not put in the work to go through the struggles that it takes to become the thing you want, you will not achieve the thing that you want. Anything that is easy to achieve won't be as valuable as something that is hard to achieve. In economics, value comes from scarcity. The more scarce something is, the more valuable it becomes. And with that, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more development content. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.